Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pen Decker of Kung Tech Fu doing crypto kung fu with you all day long. You know what time it is. We're going to talk about some things that need addressing today. So without further ado, let's get it.
I be going hard, try to stay right with me. Get into these bags, hard to keep up with me. Eating many bags and it's hard digesting. I be with your girl in my bag, she nesting. I be going hard, try to stay right with me. Get into these bags, hard to keep up with me. Eating many bags and it's hard digesting. I be with your girl in my bag, she nesting.
We are here to talk about some things today, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to talk about the three-prong ROI DAP, Moonyield primarily, which is the second in the bunch, Mint Stake Share, of course, and Book of Binance, which has recently launched, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we seem to be having a problem here, and I looked on YouTube, and none of the usual suspects has addressed the situation. So I said, well, this looks like a job for the Pen Decker. So I am here to try and figure out, along with you, what exactly is going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, of course, we're chilling with my man XRP Bags, and we're going to get back to XRP Bags in a little while. But we got some very, very, very important things to check out. So, all of my financial warriors in the house, that's right. When you see the sort of the Pen Decker, you know what time it is. And those are for people that have been here for a while, because even though you don't see a sword on the screen, those who know the sort of the Pen Decker that have been here, you can picture it in your mind because the universe is mental. When it comes to getting money, ladies and gentlemen, it does not start with the assertion of something external or physical because it all starts in the mind. You must tune your vibration and your mentality and your frequency to that of abundance. It all starts in the mind. If you cannot see it in your mind, if you are not living in abundance, then you cannot get it physically. It must manifest in the mind before you can hold it in your hand. So here we have Mint Stake Share, ladies and gentlemen. We also have the second in the crew, which is Moonyield. And then, of course, we got the third in the crew, which is the Book of Binance. And if you are in these projects, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not in these projects, then we're going to talk about why you should or shouldn't be in there because the decision ultimately is yours. Now, no one understand that Mint Stake Share is indeed an ROI DAP, a return on your investment DAP. Okay? So that means that what you have in your account, that's dashboard money. If you've got 15 grand on the dashboard, it's not like you can reach in and grab some or all of that at one time. You are relegated, of course, to the compounding of 2%. You can collect 1%. So if you got $100 amassed, that means you can only take out 50 because you're collecting 1%. But if you were to compound it, then of course you will be compounding the whole $100. Now, for those of you that already been here, you already know that. So you guys are like, Pendecker, we already know that. Just take it easy because there's some people in here that don't understand these things, and we got to take care of everybody. So what we are primarily here to discuss, ladies and gentlemen, is I saw something very disturbing today, and that's what's going on with Moonyield. What's going on with Moonyield, ladies and gentlemen? It seems to me, I don't know because no one is speaking about it. This is why I'm speaking about it now. Is that Moonyield has seemed to have gotten, I don't know, hacked. Aaron, I hope Aaron and the arborist and the other guy that comes on in the AMMs and talk about this. I hope they come out and make a statement. I was looking for Crypto Mischief to do something. I was looking for all of the usual suspects to do something. Nobody has done anything yet. So we're looking over here at MUSD, and you see this long number over here. So something is terribly and or horribly wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I recently, and I look at the APR. The APR is 4,478, and that is just even more astronomical to where it already was. But if we want to take a look, we go over here. Let's go on over to Deck Screener for a moment. It just got caught there. Let's take a quick look at Deck Screener, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to take a quick look at, uh, well, we know it's Moonyield, but we're going to take a quick look at MUSD, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, D. It's running a little slow here. All right, we're going to take a little look at MUSD. All right, and we're going to go to the chart. Now, when we look at MUSD, this chart doesn't even make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. We got a couple of buys here. I don't know what that's about. But if you look at the liquidity, it says not applicable. Okay, the market cap, not applicable. And we see less than 999Q, whatever that means, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know exactly how it's interacting with the people that are in the protocol because I was in the protocol and I kind of saw what went on with Book of Binance and I didn't like what I was going. I actually sacrificed over $50 to burn book token in order, to increase the APR of the farms that I was going to go into. And I saw that Book of Binance wasn't doing very well. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and pull my liquidity out of, excuse me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get comfortable here. I said, let me pull my liquidity out of Moonyield and place it somewhere else, into a self custody platform. There are many self custody platforms, and we'll go over that. See, the problem when you go into an ROI DApp, ladies and gentlemen, is that you do not have self custody. If the platform goes down, you lose all of your money. Okay? Now, that's not to say you can't make money on ROI DApps, but I'm starting to get to the point where I really don't want to deal with ROI DApps. And the reason why I dealt with Mint Stake Share and Moonyield and Book of Binance, I have two accounts on Mint Stake Share, and I'm still doing that, of course. It's, you don't have control over that. Once you're in, you're in, So, I really thought that being that the drip protocol, the predecessor to Mint Stake Share, I really thought that the drip community was going to rally behind Mint Stake Share, and they have, but not as much as I thought they would. Today we had some massive sellings going on, and if we look over here, if we just go into MSS very quickly and we take a look at that, let's just take a quick look at the chart. And we were formerly at 0.02. We were at 2 cents plus, ladies and gentlemen. And since yesterday, we found a new bottom here at 0.007. And so we came up to 7.4, and now it's down to 7.3. And it looks like the bleeding has stopped on Mint Stake Share. It looks like we found our bottom at 0.007. And hopefully we get some appreciation back to formerly where we were at the very least 2 cents and hold there, ladies and gentlemen. But getting back to MUSD, it seems, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me, I don't know what it looks like to you. And like I said, and I'm only speculating because I don't have any information because no one is talking about it. I only know what I see as you see here on the charts, and it looks as if we've MUSD or the moon yield has been hacked. That's the way it looks to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying it has been. I don't know what happened. That's why I'm hoping to hear from Aaron, the developer behind this, so he obviously he knows what happened, and his the two helpers or sidekicks, the arborist and the other guy, they probably know what happened because they're tight with the dev, but I don't seem to know what's going on here. All I know is that the liquidity is missing, so it's down, and we can even go over here to the actual site and you can you can interact with this thing. But look what it says for MUSD. Look what it says for the price. That's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. See, if we go over here, there's not even it says price 99 less than 999Q, and it just doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. So I personally don't have any liquidity in here right now, so I don't know how it's interacting with those people that do because I removed my liquidity in the nick of time, and I have a person that I'm helping. Shout out to my boy Brian. I have a person that I'm helping, and I told him, I says, you know what? I just had this feeling, man, and I'm not trying to be spooky or anything, but I'm just saying what it, exactly how it happened. When I saw what happened with Book of Binance, how it had less than favorable things going on, I said, you know what? I'm getting a bad feeling here. Less the less moving parts we have, the more success we'll meet with. So I had him change his MUSD back into MSS, and we deposited there. And it's a good thing that we did, because if we had to put it in here, that would have just been like giving away money. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, my only real hope that I have left is mint stake share. And hopefully, it looks like we've got some whales that are selling, like it's going out of style. And I understand why people, may be selling the way that they are. The reason why it went from 2 cents down to 0.007 is because of what happened with Moonyield. You know what I'm saying? People are starting to panic. And not only that, but that's a panic on top of a panic, because the whole world is freaking out over what China came out with the deep fake R1. And people are selling their Bitcoin. People that don't even have anything to do with tech are freaking out already. If you notice, the markets were all red today because of deep seek. I said deep fake. Deep seek R1 AI that was that China came out with. And the big thing behind that is, America really puts sanctions on them and keeps them from being fully functional in the technical arena. And it takes years for America, years and billions of dollars for them to build their chat GPTs and their AI models. But China, with their resources that they were relegated to because of America, they came out with an AI model that only cost $6 million in 2 months, and it was just as good, or maybe even superior to what America has come out with. So, being that that was demonstrated, everybody went into panic mode. All right, that's that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know what you think in the comments down below, because we've got mint stake share. Mint stake share seems to be doing okay. I hope we get, being that we fixed all of the problems that went on with the predecessor, the drip protocol, with the animal farm and all of that. Forex Shark just disappeared like a fart in the wind. I don't know why. I ain't got no hate against Forex. I know some people that do hate Forex because they seem to have dedicated their entire life to talking crap about Forex Shark. I'm like, dude, that was months ago. Move on. But yeah, these guys got some deep hate going on. I don't know why, because they made a crap ton of money. So I don't know why they hate Forex so much. He made them a crap load of money, and it's not like he owes you anything. But anyway, um, here we have this, and I'm going to. I have no choice. Of course, I'm going to continue to do min stake share, and of course, we're going to do some damage control, and of course, I'm probably going to compound for the next several weeks every day, just to, like I said, get some damage control and get some economic equilibrium going on here. And hopefully, we'll see some price appreciation, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we'll get back to 2 cents and further, and if we can get to 4 cents, 6 cents, and all of that. But in order for us to get there, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to stop selling. That's right. I'm talking to you guys that are in this protocol. Stop panicking. Okay? Hold your bags. Use compound interest to your advantage, and compound at least 6 days a week. Take your profit of what you're going to do on the seventh day. But you might want to relegate yourself to compounding. And of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you some common sense. Common sense. If you want to use the law of compound interest, then you have to use it by compounding. And you might want to compound for a little while. So none of this is financial advice. What I'm saying? I only have suggestions. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And if you're trying to make money like I'm trying to make money, then you're trying to do the same thing. Okay? So there we have it. And remember, you always have great protocols, where you can have self custody. And protocols like GMX. All right? You can go in here, you can get some GMX, you can stake your GMX, you can escrow your GMX. You can go down here, you can get GLP, you can get GM, version 1, version 2, and you got preset strategies and all of that. You can go to things like Aave. You can go to things like Euler. If you go over here to Euler now, some people pronounce it Euler. I pronounce it Euler. And doesn't really matter, does it? You say tomato, I say tomato. Who cares? So you can go down here and look, and we've got the base chain. It was primarily on Ethereum first, but you can go to Ethereum if you like paying high transaction fees. I don't like paying high transaction fees, but sometimes Ethereum is unavoidable because that's where some of the best things are. The only drawback, of course, is those ridiculous transaction fees. So you got the USR from Resolve over here. You've got Lombard Bitcoin, which is a Bitcoin layer 2. Okay. And if we go over here, you see we've got Lombard Finance over here. And this is a Bitcoin layer 2. I'm just giving you guys some options here. And then of course, you always have Beefy, which is a we're not going to do this right now, but I'm just giving you guys some ideas before we go. But if we go to Beefy, all right, Beefy Finance, ladies and gentlemen, Beefy Finance has been here since I've been here. It's a pillar community, and these are some vaults where you can use all of these blockchains, and you can do plug and play and walk away. Because it's just auto compounding vaults of your favorite cryptos. So these are some of the things you can do, ladies and gentlemen. But back to mint, stake, and share, ladies and gentlemen. Drop some dry powder in there. Compound to your heart's content. Because if you get $1,000 in here and you compound for a year straight, that's anywhere between $1 and $3.3 million. Just so that you know. All right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for my next video because I'm going to get to the bottom of this situation. And as soon as I find out what's going on with Moonyield, you'll know. And hey, ROI dApps, you got to risk it for the biscuit. But if you get tired of risking it for the biscuit, you can always go into self-custody apps like I just showed with GMX and Camelot. That's another one on Arbitrum. There's so many things that you can do when it comes to self custody. You do not have to do ROI dApps. And this will probably be my last hurrah with ROI dApps. And like I said, the only reason why I did Mint Stake Share because I really felt that the drip community would support it and we get at least, if drip lasted 2 years, then I thought, well, since we fixed all of those problems that led to drip's demise, then we should at least get 2 years or better. So time tells all stories, ladies and gentlemen. So, but we have to do our part, okay? So we can't go in here and just start panicking and pulling money out and this, that, and the other. Continue to do what you do, ladies and gentlemen. Risk it for the biscuit. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pendecker reminding you to always compound, collect, and catapult yourself into financial independence. Next video, ladies and gentlemen. Later.